We are here. We are live. My goodness. Sorry, this is sending my wife something she needs, and then about to send my kids to bed. Also, so yeah, I wanted to do a big thank you to Tidris, who actually, while I was off stream, donated $100. My dude, thank you. Hence the little donut roll thing down here being up on to $100. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you so much. That is super generous of you. That's going to help us go towards creating this game that we're working on tonight and other games, um, but especially the new non-Pokemon game that we're working on. But anyway, that is not the subject tonight. The subject tonight is the new Pokemon game we're working on. Before I do that, I have to send my children to bed. One of them is already falling asleep. But as soon as it's done, you're going to bed. Alright. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to the games so you guys can see what kind of progress we made. Yeah. So, really happy about this so far. We've got ourselves quite the setup here. That's the hometown, as you can hopefully read. We've got ourselves first part of the major city, second part of it. We've got industrial park, and we've got a mine connected to said industrial park, which I'm still working on. And we've got our Route 1 map, which actually I'm like incredibly proud of. This is actually one of like the better maps I've done in a while. I'm going to add more things to it. It's still kind of work in progress, but I feel really good about it. So I'm going to take off the blended mode and ready to go back to that. So I can see my layers. So for now, what I'm actually going to do first off is talk over a system with you guys that I have in motion for this game that I kind of want maybe some feedback on. Um, I need to rename this. Oh, of course, before I forget, the name of this game. I know that's been kind of that was a tough decision. I'm still learning how to pronounce it myself because it's a name that I have. There's a word I just recently learned. So yes, I'm still learning new things. It's a lot of fun. So, with that being said, as soon as this loads up, I'm going to show you guys what I plan to call this game. We are not actually making a similar doc structure to how we did it before. I thought I was going to, but I don't think we are. So for now, let's. You know what? I was going to say, go away. Wait for it to load. There we go. I want to talk over this particular subject right here. First, we're going to go over the name of the game. The name of this game is called Pokemon Diapason. And I bet you're wondering, what does Diapason mean? I'm glad you asked, person watching, if you are indeed a person. Um, Diapason is synonymous with like the word spectrum or gamut. Basically, it just means like the distance between two or more extremes. So basically, and with the way that this game is going to be designed, it ties it perfectly. But I also wanted to make sure that it will have a secondary kind of like hinted either meaning or use within the game. So with that being said, this is now yes Pokemon Diapason. Today everyone will be attempting to discuss trainer skills, but mostly we're going to be working on like more maps and stuff, or at least maybe trying to get set up where we can kind of do a little walk through like the first gym kind of thing. So I kind of want to actually remove my save data so you guys can see what all is going on here. But we're trying to get to 500 subs really soon. Hopefully we can get there pretty soon so we can get moved on to other things. I want to get to where we're going to have members, which would be really cool. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to rename this one so it's not game, and we're going to go play through the beginning. Kind of gets you all to see a kind of feel of how this is going to go. So hopefully this will load up decently quickly. Okay, good to know. This is why we test these things. So at line 38, my level cap strip, something went down. That's not at all right. No, it would be this one. Okay. So we're just gonna have that. Remove that. Okay. Now let's give that a test. Now that we have that sort of worked out, should work a little better. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep going. Ah, of course. We have to do this. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back and do this. This way. back here. Do it this way. Let's get that. Why is Nova Creative Cloud popping? I don't want you alive right now. Thank you. Back to this. I'm gonna try it again. There we go. Type over here. Maybe we'll fix that. Now this is going to be fun. We can apply some course credits. Bring me your clothes. And then it's time for bed. Yes. Can I give this a little run through? I'll see what I'll. So we got a quick save. We got level cap showing up here. Okay, we have that. Trying to add some story bits in. So you see now this next bit is going to be a dialogue script that I added. I'm going to make that his name for now. Oh, interesting. Again, this is why we check our stuff. So that. Where's the crash? 37. Frick, yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Well, this is why we check. So now that we got that fixed, we can go back and check and see what it's supposed to look like. You have at least one shirt and a pair of pants, right? Alright, that's fine. I'll wash those. We'll figure out the rest later. Right now it's time for bed. Stop stalling. Be fast then. Hurry up. You have 10 minutes. This child is stalling going for bed. Alright, let's redo this again. This is not a dialogue script. I probably should have done one. But, Now for here, this one in particular is really getting the dialogue scripts. Actually, something I'm really proud of. So we can kind of review it a little bit. So if you say this choice right here gives you a nice early start on getting some friendship value out of these people. Yes, we're adding friendship system in this. Okay, so we can kind of talk. I don't have a house there for that yet, but we will. We won't get care packages until we get Pokemon. Seriously, you can wander through this whole set of woods. Come on. That's the thing. I kind of wanted to be a little bit, explore a little bit. You can go through the whole set of woods, and you won't see any trainers yet. You won't run any Pokemon. You also can't progress the story because you haven't talked to the people you're supposed to talk to. You see, there's kind of a nice little story bit. Not so much stories, it's just kind of a explanation without having to tell you, oh, the game is programmed so no. It says, if the Pokemon are super timid, they won't fight you if you don't have a Pokemon. So you can see you can wander through this grass all day long, there's no encounters. Okay, good, that doesn't show up just yet. I'll show you what I mean. We're gonna go right here. Look at this. Yeah, we decided to do the thing. These are your starters, by the way. You get Shingling, Cubone, you get Weezer. As we all know, Shingling is going to become a good game. Cool, we rolled some pretty good IVs here. How to evolve, 25, see. See here I didn't do I don't think I allowed for learning moves, so. Now you can run it. You'll notice the moves are a lot faster than the other games. We've got AI optimized in this game to work like I want it to, while still not being super fat, like super stupid, I guess. So we've got. Oh, cheers. So the good news is here we can go to mom, can talk to her, she'll heal us. Care package. No, excuse me, it's not oak. So basically, now we have a fetch quest where you can go through the woods to find an item that is meant for your starter. It will all make sense here in a moment. Hopefully, someday, maybe. So yeah, that's basically how this is going to go. You start out with this fetch quest. So the trainers show up. So we're definitely changing the battle. So let's go ahead and save. So let's go over here real quick. Change the music. In particular, we're gonna go. Oh, Validate. BGM should be happy. We're doing all Diamond 4 Platinum music here. Anyway, while we're waiting, I'm actually going to quickly pop the music back up, and we're going to. Okay, we found this. care of that. Trainer types. Go. Alright, we're gonna have those set so when we come back from the battle, music will be correct. Alright, we will be right back. I wanted to go send my kids to bed now. All right, we're back. We're back. Let's pop back to this. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? What do we want to start on? You know. Well, first let's reload back into the game. We can continue kind of what's going on here. I'm gonna pause the music, and we're gonna pop right back into the game and kind of see, what kind of setup we're going for here. So I'm gonna put my phone. Okay, I think we are pretty well set as far as this goes. Yep. Compiling. That's what I wanted to see. It's supposed to compile. Okay, so let's see more how this is going to go now that we've got a better setup here. After this, I do need to add in the infinite repel. Yeah. Now my music's changed. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Cool. Awesome. There we go. Yeah. There's the mom it could potentially get. And these painters meant to be easy. I think it's just like it makes sense. That's all they're really here for. Okay then. I don't know what happened. Let's see what that code is. While we're here, you know. Yep, it froze for some reason. And the item you get is something that boosts your mon, or boosts your starters. For example, if you get the Cubone, you get a Thick Club. Get the Chingling, get a Sooth Bell. Get the Wooloo, you get a Metal Powder. Yes, those two items have been given extra functionality to boost Sebmon. Chingling gets the same treatment as Cubone with the Thick Club. So, you know, if you draw the stringers, leave. If you know the stringers and got the item. Getting the item is the entire point of this little fetch quest. It's meant to add to the story, so once you get around to actually get that, you come in here. So there you go. Explains it right there. Oh. What happened here? He had youngster Ben. All he was freaking. So irritating. Because I had monster him. He had a Rattata 05. And Ekans 05. That's irritating, but okay. At least we got it fixed. Thank you guys for the 4 likes on stream. I appreciate that. We're going to try and keep this rolling as well as we can. Got a lot kind of floating around here trying to get done, so hopefully you guys don't mind the occasional pop in and out. Especially now 'cause I'm about to go grab coffee. Oh, man, I'm so excited for coffee. I haven't had coffee in weeks. Been so dang busy with my new job. I can barely. It's funny. This job is so new. Okay, let's try this again. Fight me, noob. This is how this fight's supposed to go. You can check the data on this move and see that the power's boosted because of the item. This one might be. Okay, that hasn't been added yet. Let's check and see what. Oh, we got the Grubbins. That means we got centered up here, right? Oh, we got patch for Isu. Interesting. I'm gonna go back real quick to the woods and check that out. Make sure that's still a Grubbin. That's a Grubbin. Let's check out some variables real quick. Switches. First off, 209 should be triggered now, right? Okay, it's 209. 209 is on. Some variables then. Yeah, 200 through 208 should be set. Okay. Well, let's see. In any case, what we can do is go this way to Pokemon Center, which I think is actually right over here. This kid's blocking it, go figure. That's just a stab. Okay. See, the AI still knows what it's doing. It can very easily go for whatever it needs to do to slap things around. So basically, the AI is built that no matter what moveset it has, it'll still go for proper moves like kills and stuff. There's our patch for these two. There's our XP trainer. And this trainer, once every gym badge you get, will give you items. So, for example, this. So we'll give you those items for the first time you beat her, but you can train up against her again as much as you like, but you won't get those items more than once. That's basically all I have for story for now. We're going to I think I'm going to stop doing the mapping and try and see if we can't at least develop a little bit more of the city itself. So like add more trainers, make the story happen around the city, because basically we need to have this make sense. So for example, I'm trying to get it to one, you go to this, but look, there's this rubbish here as well. So I'm trying to get you to go to the university here. Here's where you're gonna run into rival number 2, which would be the girl rival. So I need to kind of put that in. So let's go ahead and put that in. Let's add a kind of in touch. No, it's the player touch. It's basically what I want to do is I want to have a person come out from here. Trainer. Crush Girl. There it is. So what I think I'm going to do is have it be so that. Yeah, boink. Show animation, player, explain bubble. Wait. 8. Set move route. Set move route to your shove. Through, down, through, off. Through, down, through, off. Okay. Let me do away from move complete. I'm gonna do a script of first is probably since we have extend text on. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my mind. Extend text. Hooray. There we go. Dialog.call. It's just dialog call. Here's your first meet. That's it. Right? Yep.
Pretty sure that's how that goes, right? Yep. Yes, so basically what I'm doing here is if you choose to lie to characters, you will lose friendship points, otherwise you won't actually gain them. It's in the beginning. Yes, I built the scripts that literally runs other scripts all alongside it. So you see the comic. Let's okay. Two. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got this pretty well figured out. this proc battle here. So basically what I'm doing is making it so that we have this. I'm trying to remember this. The data set of this. Event ID, switch name, value. Okay, so yeah. So you go. Get self a true. Now we do first meet end here. Gonna okay, all right. I think that's how we're gonna do this. I want to give it a test. Let's see what kind of monster we want to give her. I want her to have a. Oh, let's try music icon. Hello. Let's do this. Let's see. How do we want to start out?
Okay, that's something I want to do. It's going to move around as most player moves. Left, turns right. Steers moves. Through on. Go down, 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 down. Just pronounce those. 3. We're going to go down 3. We go. Down 3. Wait for move completion. So switch. So switch should be on. We'll be able to just do that. Let's give her a random team. So let's say we got. I want hers to be level 9 and 11. She's gonna have 3 mods to start with. Now, do I have a I have a level script, right? Ah, okay, so it's gonna be a. Level scaling of rival battle. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look through. Let's see. Deluxe battle kit, essentials patches. Let's see. Okay. Let me go in here. Oops. Battle, battle. Starting in battle. Yeah. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about doing it. Here. Oh, it'll always be guaranteed to turn this switches and stuff off. Okay, so let's see. Now let's put her team together really quick. Let's see. Let's give her an Eevee to start with. Adaptability. She'll be our fairy trainer, I do believe. Give her a Swirlix. Let's see. She's gonna have HP Fire. Her last one's going to be what? Let's give her Squad Lift now, yeah? Echo Voice. Air Cutter. There we go. Silk Scarf for you. We're just gonna make you unburdened. There we go. There you go. How to do it. This should present a decent enough challenge that you can probably handle it. So we're gonna go Ralts here actually. Very juiced with Forewarn. We go Confusion. Fairy Wind. Magical Leap. Thunder Wave. There we go. Let's give it a test. Here's your one. Or it will be gone. Here's your one. Check on. Okay, there. That'll just be the test if I can actually set self switches properly. While I'm waiting on this to load up, I will be right back.
Love me a good crash. 111, right? Nah, that's why. Comma. Commas are so important. Anywho. Refresh the checks. I don't see anybody here. Probably nobody here. That's probably why I don't see anybody. You know what? Who knows, man? Maybe somebody's here. One can dream. If you're here, wave. Oh, excuse me, that was gross. Cool, got my dialogue set. Oh, frig. Enter. Cut that, I was about to crash. Setting create a trainer type for your show. Let's look at it. Graphics. Trainers. Crush curl. Copy paste. Searshow. Copy. No, that's not. we'll just see how that plays out. It's probably not gonna look super great or nothing, but it's worth a shot, you know? These are just placeholders. We'll obviously go around changing the sprites later. Yeesh, we got a decent number of frames, which is strange because I have better internet now, supposedly. Pause music real quick so we can get. Okay, this should be loaded in. Cat's out. Okay, sorry, the cats were getting fed, but they weren't. Right, so we have saved right here. It jumped me forward. Tech W. It needs to jump me backwards. Let's see what happens now. It's decaf, so I'm not going to be staying up forever. Y'all need to chill out. So I wanted to make sure I'm turned around. Let's see what happens. Hmm. Bruh. Let's skip right in. Interesting. It's a good figure out. Let's check out what happened in the hometown that makes this work out different. Hmm. Why didn't that work? Let's try that, see what it does. Because the first one worked just fine. Had the dialogue and everything. Let's see the way this dialogue script works and also make sure that it puts the name of the person in the front of the thing once they tell you their name, all that jazz. Just it works like for the most part works like Express Rating allows you to call scripts in the middle of the dialogue. This is a bug I want a solution for, by the way. Whenever I soft reset, it loads in, then it crashes. Like that. There's no answer for it. Why aren't you loading properly? Duh. Stupid me. Pretty sure we have to have a, no, we don't have to have a comma in there. Let's see what happens if I change the names of the thing. It might be that I need to change them too. I don't know. Let's see. she working? So dumb. It doesn't need to be so dumb for such a freaking forehead. Okay. Good thing I caught that. I'm gonna change the names back to what I had them at before. There's no need for a proc here. It's already within a proc. The proc already exists. There's no need to do anything else. The proc only needs to exist inside of the yeah, there. So then we got it right here. Interesting. Okay, let's give that a shot now. Silly coding mistakes, but you know what? If you catch them, you learn, you can move on. Hey, let's give that a try now. Now that's not trying to proc within a proc, which is just a bug. Oh, silly me. Let's try that. Hooray for not having it in all caps. Excuse me. Good to know you can call battles from there, though. Score. What happened to that? This has been working just fine. let's give that a try. Yeah, that should fix that. Now the AI can actually read when it can fix that. Okay, kind of hoping this one works out so we can just keep testing this. Okay. Let's check out the guy for this. Sorry, we're working on this. This is I think we've got that pretty well set up now. Whew, what a headache. And now we've got it implemented to potentially be able to properly score all of that. And double check it while it's loading. Let's see. Yeah, that should now be we have a new thing. Let's see. Dadgummit, I hate when that happens. It doesn't happen often, but it happens enough that it's irritating. Okay, now let's try this. What are you doing, cat? Oh, come on, are you kidding me, man? Casserole. Gotta add that one in too. This is somewhat of this. Something more. How do I do this? No. Let's try that. Jeez Louise, man. Can't catch a break. Battered. Can't spell with it. Alright. Let's see if we can't continue. I'm sad they're out of coffee already. Well, this has been quite the day. So, okay, let's try this again.
makes sense.
We got that part solved. Now we're into the last bit that causes bugs, which is what line? 24, 24. Yeah, let's try it again. My gosh. So freaking irritating. Hey, thanks for popping in, Tidris. And yeah, the name of the game is Pokemon Diapason. I know that sounds really strange. And you can probably see, yeah, I'm not sure how I can post that on here right now at the moment. It's spelled Diapason. Basically means like a gamut or a spectrum, which is kind of fitting for the theme of the game. Yeah, thanks for popping in, though. Oh, we got a crit on me. Yeah, okay, that is correct.
Oh, good lord. Diazepam. He's. Oh, hold on. Interesting. If the mon is asleep, the mon won't move. Kind of. It's gonna be more like a. Yeah, I've kind of figured out how to fix that. That doesn't need to happen. It's gonna be kind of like hegemony, but not quite so much. Maybe the name theme, yeah, but okay, we've got to bypass that skip somehow, cause let's go here. Let's fix that. Let's see. What has happened? Why? Can we predict move failure? We're gonna take this one and redo it. Because that does not need to be the case. Yeah, that just doesn't need to be the case. I'm gonna do that. Can't have that because it's gonna cause the thing to just never ever move. So that was a failure on the person who originally scripted this. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of meant to be that way. It's kind of meant to be, especially if you're in like harder expert mode. It's meant to be more like run and bun. So you're gonna have kind of a more, I guess, a mental need to do a one or two and then break to build, one or two break to build, and that kind of thing. But yeah, no, we're on this particular game. It's gonna be more. It's not gonna be quite so in depth on that. Not at least not for early game. It's gonna be more like I don't know. I'm kind of trying to make this my own kind of thing. I think I hate this though. Can't start the freaking speed up too early or it crashes. So stupid. So obnoxious. It gets really old. But that's the problem with version 21.1, man. They kind of also soft reset doesn't even work on this, so it's gonna get really old. But it's diapason.
fact that all this dialogue and the battle starts in one single script makes me feel really good about it. Yeah. There we go. That's fight needs to. Yeah, Medusoid's kind of a pain. Medusoid's actual pain. Okay, so first thing I need to do for that fight is actually have. First, I need to remove the freaking mid-battle freaking thing, because oh my gosh. What do you mean, like a button? What do you mean, like a button? Not quite sure what you mean there. Mid-battle triggers. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can find it. See if I can get that. No, I think it's mid. I don't think it's there. I'm gonna have to. Low HP. There. Can't really afford to have that going because that's loud and obnoxious. I'd rather it not be loud and obnoxious. So there's that. Now, there probably isn't a button for Medusoid in there, though. I'll have to go in there and add that. But I don't know why this plugin even bothers to add the low HP music. That's such a pain. That was one of my least favorite things about Gen 5 in the first place. So we're going to remove that because I don't want that kind of pain in my life. Dang it, should have added freaking item to. Gonna real quick, Pokemon teams, Chingling, set item, change item. Oh no, you're Soothe Belt. You have to be. Do this kind of damage. You wouldn't kill the freaking Yeah, you wouldn't kill Eevee otherwise. I can get 3 turns of sleep out of this thing. Or a crit. That always works. That's exactly what I cannot need these next 2 turns to be.
It is. It's still turned on the music there, Theo. What? That doesn't matter. Let's see if it continues the dialogue. No. Okay, that's fine. So at least worth the test. Okay, fortunately we can just do this. I'm going to just make the self-switch happen in the actual game. It doesn't have to be that complicated. Actually, we're just going to do this. Makes sense. This here one strip. We don't need the self-switch. There. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm still getting over a cough I've had for like a month. I actually need some. I wish I had more of my coffee, but I'm out of my creamer. My kids are asleep. My wife's not home right now, so I can't go out and get some more. But yeah, so right now we're just gonna go and continue this thing again. I just need to make sure that the dialogue's good. So this time we're gonna debug skip the battle. Now that we know you can beat it with just the, I mean, you can beat it with just a Chingling. You have to get lucky, really lucky. Crit. You have to get that crit, otherwise you don't win. Oh, excuse me. I mean, the other option is you go for a non-soothe bell route, which means that you end up losing out on major power. You can't kill the Eevee in a shot, which means it gets a hit on you. Probably two. That's why I didn't go for quick attack, because I've got Mach Pulse. Treat as a win. Let's see how this plays out. Need to test and make sure that the rest of the dialogue goes through. Sweet. There's no more kicking. She's gone. Perfect. Okay. Great. What you're expected to do is get your encounters plural. So you can get this one here. I'm going to make sure you get this one too. Okay, we're going to do this. You ready? Go. That's how we're going to catch these things. Bam. This one is
Pachirisu. This one is Centric. Okay. Same thing here. Move for one. I'll add some dialogue before this. It's not just going to be random wild battle. It's going to have more like a. It's almost going to have like a reward feel, at least in this regard. Venipede. Okay. Okay, that'll give you your two. Two of your statics. The animal will turn on the self switch. Control self switches. Static one. Copy this. Bam. Bam. Copy. Static one is on, then there's nothing. That way the image doesn't show either. Alright. Let's go back to over here. Let's get this static here. Copy. Go to the woods for your last static encounter. Spin rack. Spin rack. Grub in. This is the bead. Sizzlipede, and then we have self-switch page. There we go. Alright, that should do for that. We'll add our dialogue to that later. Alright, that way you can get your encounters for you. Some statics for you to fight, or you can get your woods encounter. You can get your static here, get a static here, as well as the grass encounter. Grass encounter will come after you fight her, actually, because I'm going to make it so that you can't go back here unless you're enrolled in the school, which you'll have to do first. So basically, I want you to collect your statics, get your encounter in the woods, and go fight her. That should give you more than enough resources. You should have 5 mons if you're doing a good Nuzlocke, and you're allowing yourself statics. You should have 4 mons if you're wanting to bypass the static to go for this grass. And you're not doing statics, yeah. So actually, you technically have 3 mons. At the worst, you'd have 3 mons to be able to fight her. So you can either count this as a static, and it would cover the whole city because it's the same title. I haven't named the city yet. I want to, but I haven't done that just yet. Later we'll come to the industrial park. Have it I haven't quite decided where I want to put the static here yet. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it inside one of the rooms or buildings instead of outside like the others. See, I prefer putting hardcore Nuzlocke, but at the same time, I don't want to restrict them to just having to do it, you know? Yeah, see, I don't want to have to restrict people to doing just hardcore Nuzlocke if they don't want to. So that's why I'm now giving the option for you to do as you please. Eh, I like that being there. That's probably going to be an explore later thing, so we might put a person in front. Yeah, let's put a police car in front for now. He's a security guard. You can't go in. There. Easy. Gonna give you access to that. Access to that. As two of those, this building and the mine. The mine will have encounters as well. Potentially, it'll have a rock climbing area so you can explore up here to collect a bunch of items. And you'll probably be fighting a decent handful of trainers up here too, so it's not like it's gonna be. Yeah, no, I totally get it. See fan games and other ones. I try to hardcore those like there's one hardcore. I'm going hardcore through Emerald Imperium right now. Low key, kinda easy. I'm also doing vanilla mode, so I'm not doing like, or I'm doing like obviously the base way they made it, but I didn't randomize anything. So I'm testing it out that way. And I went Piplup because Piplup's the best starter. Don't at me. It's not the best, but it's my favorite. So anyway, um, so we're gonna continue with kind of make. See, this one house is here. That is, where does that one belong? Okay, no, that actually goes. Yeah, that's gonna go to right here. This house right here. So let's go ahead and actually zoom in on that. Get ourselves a door or something. Yeah, let's grab this door. We can modify. So over here. I can't remember what the door looks like here. Oh, nailed it. Awesome. So doors 2 or 3? Doors 2. Bam. Fantastic. Alright, so we copy paste this. Yeah, the relearning moves thing in particular was a bit pain for both Emerald Imperium and Rad I understand because of balance, but even still, like finding those is a bit of a still a bit of pain, at least in my mind. We're gonna grab my house event here, my door, push it here. I'm actually quite a fan of how this turned out as far as like the house. The internal of the house. I think all the houses on the inside are going to be like this. So we're going to take this, going to move it to here. Going to remove the TV and make it a back door instead. There. Go. Now I can just copy this door. Continue. See, we can go into here. there. Now, I want this to be blocked off until you get through the whole orientation of the school thing, which is necessary because it's going to be part of the whole design of the game. The game is going to have like almost a Final Fantasy V feel, where you get to select like train. You basically get to select your trainer class, and it will change. It'll make it so it changes how you look on your trainer card, which I'm actually going to go ahead and find the script for that now. Let's just go UI trainer card. Here we go. Player, trainer type. Okay, so let's see. I think what I'm gonna try to do actually is go ahead and set up the trainer class system. False there. Jeez, I want to make sure that's gone. Okay. Let's see. Now back to this. We need to have new file. Save. 08. 08. Trainer classes and skills. Rename. RB. Pop this back up. We're going to go with module trainer class. How did it written dialogue again? Data equals that because self dot what else did I do? Okay, we gotta have register because otherwise we're not gonna be able to add this data. Let's see what else. Okay, we'll go from there. Put it into now trainer class dot register. Let's do something simple. So here's basically the concept here for for trainer classes and skills. We're going to make it so that trainers can be, um, so the player, as well as trainers that they're facing, whatever class, whatever trainer type they are, that's what class they are. We used to, the player can choose their trainer class to start, and they can basically gain experience in that to where you can max out the level of two different classes, and as you go, that trainer class name will change, and so will its skills. So will its there will be both active skills and passive skills. Active skills are things you have to activate during battle. Passive skills are things that are always available or like always active. So it's like kind of like a field effect. But active skills are more like trainer abilities, but like almost like items you activate during battle. So like for example, let's say let's register bug catcher. Name catcher, max name, bug expert, active skills, so you have like a level, so say you're level 1 and you get active skill of like say you got an active skill of like something's like something level 10 it says web slinger. So like at level 10 we get that skill, and whatever that skill is something you can actually, so like once per battle you can come in, and if your active mon is a bug type you can set webs on the other side if you don't have webs to move. Obviously if it's removed then you're kind of tossed, but at least you have that ability to not have to waste a move set. It's not like that, you know? Let's say you're level 1, you've got cocoon effect. Cocoon effect. Hit comma, you go to the next one. You say level 3, you get there's something else related to bugs. Let's see, it's like infestation can be like where you get the ability to like hit twice or something. I don't know. Like bug moves do like hit twice, yeah, like an infestation or something like that. For like the parental bond effect. That's more what I mean. Um, or bug moves have an extra chance to poison or something like that. So those are passive skills. It's like it's something that you don't have to bother activating. It's something that it just happens. So we're gonna have the same exact thing. We'll go for active skills and passive skills. I might actually do a new folder for this. Trainer classes. Okay, I'm going to close out of this. Go into here. I do want to get this started, like getting this together. Trainer classes. Move that into here first. There we go. Leave this up. Go into here. New file. Active skills. Passive skills. Go. We can take all of this and we can separate it out a bit. Passive skills. There we go. Now we can work on those. So trainer class, not registered. Passive skills, or active skills and passive skills. This would be when they learn it or when they obtain that skill, and what the skill is. Battle count to max. And say we have to do 100 battles as a bug catcher to become a bug expert. That seems like a bit much, a bit few. Battles to level. Here we go. So we get to level 1, 0. Level 1, you need 10. Then you go 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so. We're going to have to find a way to track how much the player does for each one. So basically what's going to have to happen is we go, okay, we set a variable very early, probably beginning of the game, that has okay. Trainer class data. Trainer class data is data that's stored that you cannot change. We need to have data that you can store that you can change. So basically, it's going to be like a game variable, something that can change. We're going to say player data equals variable 900. Okay, no, not that. I'm going to go variable 50. Let's check and see if that one's in use. Probably is. No, it's not. Player class data. Cool. Alright. Back to this. So, basically what this is now we say, okay, when we first start the game, this variable will always be 0 until we change it. I think I'm going to make a subunit def initialize game variables player data equals that. That's all we're gonna need. So we go. So now we can go into our level cap script. We pop to here. We go trainer classes dot initialize if game variables player data equals 0. Go. That's for continue. Here we're going to do this very thing right here. Starting variables that, we'll click that as well. Trainer classes dot initialize that way we have the variable set so we can have what we need for this to work. So now this will set this up so that this all we have to do is update basically what we do is this. Yeah, that's how we're going to do this. Player class data equals game variables player data. And from here we can go get player class data brackets that so that we can get def player class so now we don't need to do that. We need to create an actual class for this. That's gonna suck. Okay. Now here we go. Alright, so module, no, not modules, class. Player class. Data safety. Could do that. Game variables. Training class. Player data. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do ourselves that service. Because if we don't need to do that, we're not going to. Def at change class. Just change class data equals, let's see, if has key ID. There we go. Now we're cooking the gas. If that, make that into a hash, data, ID, active, true, data dot keys h key. There we go. Alright. That's how this one's going to work out. So what it does is, this class first initializes basically it initializes first and then make it so that you change player class, it will go through every key, make their active function false, or make their active entry false, and then whatever the new one is, it will change it to the active one being true. Okay, basically we go in battle update we're just gonna go def ID turn. So basically, return in battle update is there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. In battle update. Data ID. Here we go. Active ID. There we go. sorry if I'm like super quiet, guys. I've actually got like this massive ideas going. So up. What the? Chill out there, computer. What in the world just happened? No, piss off. Close. Go back. Thank you. Jeez. That was super unnerving. Info equals. There we go. Jeez, Louise. Occasion index if. Oh, shoot. Got no music on. Here we go. So. Here we go. That should actually, in theory, do it. So you kind of level up there. Okay. We should update skills here. think that ought to do it. Oh, jeez, that's a lot. Okay, well. Try it. Alright, back to this. So, yeah, let's continue. I don't see this even work. Slayer class. So basically what this will do is make it so that you can have the trader classes be accessible. I'm gonna actually move this above the trader class info. Because now in theory this should be able to be updated regularly without you having to hunt for it or worry about it being deleted. So but what I want you to do is, as part of the story, you basically choose your major at school. And your major determines your player class, your trainer class, and your trainer class determines all sorts of things. Like kind of skills or kind of encounters you can potentially get, certain other statics that are involved based on your trainer class. Certain other encounter tables that are involved. Whatever encounter, that's what you need to register on.